Hello again, welcome to Xcom 2, War of the Chosen Overmodded Edition, and we are here after the second mission, which was another resounding success, despite the influx of about 3 reinforcement pods due to the overwhelming amount of AoE that our troops carried with them. We would have had more, except that our main girl, Zuzanna, had a broken gun and had to run around punching people. And there was an attempt to fix this gun. It did not work, so I was just going to put her into an advisory position. But around that time, she found a flamethrower. And she technically does not need a grenade launcher in order to use her grenade perks. So, I mean, we're gonna see if the flamethrower allows things to happen, and if she can just throw them instead. She may just be running around with a gremlin and a flamethrower for a while, and we'll have to go back and retrain her into the gremlin perks in order to keep her, well, to be frank, useful later on. But at least we have something we can do with her, and she's not just stuck off in a corner somewhere doing nothing for a while. But that does remind me that back here on the bridge in the strategy layer, yeah, we're not worried about that just yet. We do like supplies. We spent a lot on supplies for that mission. I'd like to get a little bit more. But right now we're going to head to this. This is the advisory position. We can stick a soldier in here, and they will help in, whatever way they can, depending on what class of character they are. We're going to stick a soldier in there, probably just a rookie. Afraid of snakes. 14 movement speed, though. That's 14 movement speed, but 60 aim is not great. Matter of fact, I said at the very beginning, we were definitely going to get someone who was blind but could run crazy fast. And we're going to stick you in the advisory role up here. Got a soldier in there providing one more turn to mission timers, which, that'll probably be really useful.
Avenger plotting new course.
Last mission, that would have been good, but we've given some more time to reposition. But it's no big deal, so we're just going to move on with our supply depot here. Uh-oh. Oh, this is just our biotech going off. Let's see what we got.
New objective added.
Oh, the autopsies. Autopsies are going to be great.
Been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
Also, similar to how we have gene modding from inspired by Enemy Within from the first Xcom reboot, we have mech troopers we can augment as well. We can't do it until we have a proving grounds, I believe, but it's still really good to have. The question here is what technology you want to go with next. I think getting resistance communications out of the way will probably be best for us. The sooner we can connect with them, the sooner we can start getting more money, get more bonuses.
Advent generally deploys heavy security rather than subterfuge when it comes to protecting their primary facilities. At least the ones I had access to personally. If they have gone to the trouble of hiding this black...
Yeah, I get it. If it's something they hit, it's real bad. Let's get these supplies. We definitely need supplies. We know what they can be used for. Oh, hold on. Our resistance ring is done, which means we can throw people onto secret operations. We're going to stick a scientist here to reduce the duration that goes that takes.
We have new opportunities to strike at the elders.
And let's see here. This is the program I was talking about at the very beginning of this playthrough, where it's like, of course, a second faction. It's very interesting. I don't know what we'll necessarily get, and comparing that to getting, very, very good soldiers is kind of a hard toss-up, but we're going to go ahead and do it. I think we have some pretty tough soldiers right now, and they'll be fully recovered and will in just a little while, so we are going to throw some rookies into this, see if we can get them a little bit of XP. Probably going to have to buy some more rookies before too long. They'll make us more out of the ways. We definitely can't afford upgrades just yet, but I believe we have another engineer now. That would knock that down to what, 30-ish days? 27. That's still... We're going to empty that off and No, that's not going to work, is it? Alright, so we're going to wait about 3 days until this other facility is done, and then we'll stick them into a new job over there, and we're just going to cut it down while we can. Get these supplies.
Followers require assistance
Never mind.
beyond what I can provide. Can you help us, Commander?
His way of speaking puts me a little bit on edge. Let's see, we have a lot of Lost, more Advent, and the Zeta 9 mole rats for starters. Okay, well, we just gave our girl a flamethrower. That should be pretty good versus the Lost, right? We're gonna bring Zuzanna with us again, try out these new flamethrower abilities.
Commander, you should be aware. We're detecting lost activity in this area. Our forces will need to be
Oh no, that's
especially
right. They haven't
Commander, if
completely
we have to, we can send a Spartan
healed
staff
yet,
into
have they?
combat even when they're beat up.
Oh, that is a shame, but what can we do? Okay, we can take Molotovs instead of grenade launchers, and grenade launchers will not probably work. Like, the ordnance launcher has its own fancy animations. Probably won't work with these because these are a modded grenade type, but these modded grenade types are being capable of used on the Lost without them going completely insane and summoning more hordes, and sometimes you just have 1,000 Lost that you need to be dead that turn. So we're going to put 3 Molotovs on him. Everyone's going to get a Molotov. It's not that much worse than having... Oh, speaking of, I glanced over this. We have a sectoid working for us. Not sure if I mentioned that earlier. He is going to be a nice addition if we can get him leveled up, because one of his abilities early on is Psy Animation for a zombie, for probably scouting, and the ability to hopefully panic an enemy. Depending on how he, well, he has got some pretty solid aim at a 74. He may get a couple of these later, but we're probably going to focus on psychic powers for the manipulation of the battlefield more than we're going to focus on him shooting at things. We have other people to shoot things. We're going to stick with him, but however, against Lost, it's a bit of a problem because he will get beat to hell by them. So despite an impressive HP pool of 7 for being a squatty, if we put him into melee, he will get torn apart. So we're going to give him a little help with the Lost by giving him another Molotov as well to keep him in line with everyone else's. This guy has no HP and no willpower. What do you bring to the table? 66 aim, above average mobility, and a genius combat intellect. Oh man, I don't know if I want to bring him on the mission. He might be good for covert ops. I should have just thrown him out there. But might as well. Oh no, 45. You know, no, we're just gonna bring another rookie. We're gonna bring one that has a reasonable amount. Good lord, 55. Alright, 4 health, slow, 72 aim. We do not have the cream of the crop with us. Oh, hold on. Oscar here. Across the board's not too bad. He's decent. He's got reasonable health, movement, aim, and willpower. I'll take him. We'll take Joe Everyman here and see what he turns into. Oh, let's see. Do we have a better gun than we have this assault rifle right now? We're going to bring for the Lost. We are going to go ahead and toss a shotgun on our rookie here. We'll take every advantage we can get with him needing to be closer. That's fine. Again, we don't care about ammo types here. She doesn't even have one. We're kitted out with a bunch of Molotov cocktails in case they bunch up on top of any of our people. We can just do that. She has a bunch of flamethrowers and Templars, Rending, and this can proc off the Lost. Is that cheap? I don't know. We'll find out together. Just stoic over there.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
We have to make sure that everything's going to be okay with the retaliation mission at the end of the month. So we have to be really careful with our troops here.
got a request from the Resistance to aid in the rescue of an important VIP who went on a scouting expedition into territory thick with the Lost. They've gotten themselves stranded. What we hear, they're barely hanging on. We'll need to move in and attempt an extraction. Just don't get bogged down by the Lost.
Alright. Spooky, the first thing we're doing is we're walking back past a bunch of corpses frozen in their final moments. Big Q, a little bit tore up from the last encounter, but still looking pretty good with the point of armor and some shield.
The expedition is trapped not far from your position, and the VIP is using a remote turret to hold off the Lost. We only have one clear access point to the area, so get to the target's location and escort them back to the entry point for extraction. The whole place is overrun with Lost. Don't bother trying to outgun them. After you secure the expedition, you'll have to return to our original entry point for extraction. Don't get overrun. Keep the path back to Firebrand clear.
Our boy here really loves to talk. Anyway, we're going to send Big Q to the top so he can bombard with grenades if need be. He starts with concealment due to a change made to his spark bit. So as long as he's got that little bit, he will be able to very safely run around at the beginning of missions, get in position.
That seems reasonable.
I think we're going to take everybody up if we can manage it, because high ground will always be
Moving out.
preferred territory. Be hard to get up to it, but it's a lot easier to jump down out of it. So I'd rather have the one that gives me some offensive and defensive buffs that I can escape easier. That turned on me really quickly, didn't it? I wonder if they're going to see Q. Oh, we have stuff happening all over the map, don't we?
Affirmative.
Good lord. Alright, this is already going to be proving to be extremely challenging. I wonder if the enemy team, the not lost, are going to be going after these people as well. I don't think they've seen them. I could be wrong. They are making a little bit of noise over there, which means I may have to move a little bit faster than I originally planned to. We're just gonna, let's see, 93. Actually, like I said, let's try out this rending of the Lost. Go ahead and get the focus on our girl here. Alright, good stuff. And because that was just a little drive-by slash she did, we can proceed forward. I think we're going to have our boy here run up and block the ladder from any loss that want to come up this way. Yeah, I expected there to be more right there. Oh, we got a big one. Brute. Can't even see all of them, he's so big. And let's see. We are going to bring the Rook up over here. Probably going to just reveal Q at this moment. Oh, she is a sprinter. And it looks like she could clean all of these up by herself. Not for the most part. The big boy still is a big boy, but then we have the ladder blocked. Do they have any other ways up immediately? We have this ladder over here they used to get up to us. I'm not really worried about loss coming at us from that direction. I mean, worst comes to worst, we just, you know, keep running, have her clean them up. So we're gonna be... yeah. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and send her forward down here, because I think from this angle she should still be able to get to them if absolutely necessary. Get a little preview of what's on the floor beneath us. Not too much. We have these over here, including a football zombie and a fallen policeman. Get some Resident Evil vibes between the big one-clawed guy and the police officer. I wonder if she get extra movement speed at stacks from killing them. Let's see. We'll get there right in that corner just in case, because we want to be able to hit that guy immediately. Howler. I believe those act as lost that can summon more lost themselves. Yeah, this is good, but is this much different than having a guy who just shoots through them? I don't know. Again, we're going to get over here as close to the other one as we can. She is a monster for doing this, isn't she? I can see how some people would say this is a little cheesy. However, to me, it's just really fun and not that much different from shooting through them. She has to get out of position. She is not like super fast. She gets a movement point back that she would have otherwise used. Let's see. What's big about you? Lost melee attack. I don't know if I want to stand next to him. That claw has me a little nervous. Tell you what, we're gonna fall back to over here behind the sign, just for now, and we're gonna have our big boy make his debut, taking a shot at one of these. Probably the Howler. Do I just want to throw a Molotov at it? I don't think so. This is a pretty decent shot, and 5. Almost enough, almost enough. What is the task force up to? Are we going to get a
The
preview?
expedition has limited ammo reserves. If that
Doesn't look like
turret
it.
runs out, the Lost are going to make quick work of them.
Alright, rookie, we got a bunch of 81s on you.
Happens.
I don't really like a bunch of 81s. 88s. Our boy here. Ooh, 90s. Right, because he has the extremely high base. You know what? We brought Molotovs. Let's use Molotovs. Oh, it's 65% scatter. Of course, we do have the lady over here who can just probably clean up this entire thing that just rolled in behind us. Let's see if she can, what she's really capable of. First movement, we're going to try Ren. Yeah, it looks like she'll be able to just power through all of these. Oh, Boomer. We'll probably just use the flamethrower or a Volt on that. Now this bitch is not going to be up any problem as long as we got a Templar on it. New rule! Lost mission, bring a Templar, especially the Burninator or flamethrowers. Even the camera can't keep up with her. How many is that? Alright, so let's use one of her flame bursts to clear these out. And the explosion from the boomer.
The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We're going to go ahead and use our overdrive here. And have our boy live up to his namesake. as Big Q. We're gonna just jump over here real quick and light him up. Dead. I wanted to do that because we wanted to get a shot behind us on this brute who 10 HP is a lot. Stumble into the build. Alright, so he can burst into poison gas when he's hurt or shot, maybe? I'm not sure where the differentiations are. We are going to raise a dead soldier. Why are we raising a dead soldier? We're going to use it to scout and see what this squad over here is doing. Probably this one is the furthest one away. Perfect. Now, like I said, the overdrive lowers the accuracy of each consecutive shot by a lot, 15%. And I think we're not going to be able to kill him this turn, even with another shot. That's max damage to roll it, and there's no chance to crit, probably because it's a zombie with no critical organs. But we do have a Molotov. Man, he just goes into his pocket. I missed. Out. I'm not sure how that missed. That is... Uh-oh, alright, I missed. Moving on with life. We're going to pull over here. Again, he cannot see any him, beneath him.
They're all over the place. The Lost are almost right on top of you.
Let's see. Alright, he's burning. He's running over to Q. Oh, good. Wonder what set him off.
They're almost out of ammo for the turret, Commander. We have to get moving.
Ah, shoot. Alright. I haven't even keeping track of that, honestly. Probably gonna have to make a mad dash to see if we can even get over there. We'll block the doorway. We'll just throw the zombie out there. Get some eyeballs, because we're probably gonna have to run our girl out there now. She is the line we have in the sand for our zombie defense plans. What in the world? Where did they go? Oh, that is more than a little distressing. Alright, where did that other horde come from? Over here? No, I say horde, there's like one. Despite the scouting with the zombie coming up a little bit negative, I don't feel very comfortable throwing her all the way out there, but I'm not sure I have the luxury of not taking that chance. We're gonna move up, and we're gonna put another shot into the big boy here. 79 works. More damage. We're gonna take a shot with the sectoid. Sounds good. We're gonna try and take another shot with the brute. Nice. Alright, that's gonna help a lot. And luckily the fumes and the fire are not quite hitting the ladder. I may burn this part of the building down eventually. I think we're okay at the moment. That fence is not gonna give us full cover. These boxes will. So we're gonna move up. We're gonna move with the rookie. He should be fine. Shotgun, a little bit of armor, but are we gonna move up the sectoid? Is the big question. I don't think so. I think we're gonna have him hold with high ground and Overwatch with his above average aim. But Zuzanna, or not Zuzanna, Alina, got Zuzanna on the brain. Gonna have to move up here.
The VIP is secure,
Alright, we made it.
Commander. If we can spare the manpower, we should try to bring the escort in as well. Without the VIP manning the turret
Definitely
controls,
going to
there's
try
nothing
and
keeping
bring the
Lost from
escort in.
overrunning this area. They're already closing in.
I don't know what the other team that's here is doing. I hope whatever it is, it's minding their business. Do you think they extracted out of here? Ran over this way? Got swarmed by Lost and killed? I don't know. Unfortunately, the scientists appear to have skipped gym day and cannot carry the escort himself. We are going to have to run them up as far away as we can, because they have no methods of self-defense. So the Burninator's about to have a busy turn.
It can only take so much.
Alright, already got to the armor. Alright, so they moved way over there. 2 points of armor on him.
Yes, sir.
Alright, as long as they're not shooting at me, I don't particularly care what they're up to. I'm beginning to wonder if they're on my side. Ah. If they are, I don't want them to be, because they make really bad decisions. That grenade is only going to bring in more Lost. Hopefully, this will be enough to distract them. They are shooting at us now.
I'm the focus of their attacks.
Firebrand is in position. Get back to the entry point for extraction before you get overrun. We're picking up more heat signatures than the sensors can keep up with.
Alright, we're gonna have to, let's see, that's gonna block that way in, so we're going to have to go to this window with this guy to continue our overwatching, and to unblock the ladder, more importantly.
I will tear you apart.
Red Wave or not, she doesn't make some slashes. But the problem here is... Oh no, there is no problem, because we have a friend to fix and do this Overwatch problem. Behold, the raw power of bait that can go through solid fences. I'll take it. 8 health of disposable soldier. That counted as a... Sure. What is that about? Whatever it's about, I'm totally okay with it. It's a lot of dashers, but I think most importantly we want to head over here and distract the goon squad with the zombie, especially this ambitious guy over here who is trying to overwatch all our people down. 3 damage, red wave. I can't express how happy it makes me to see that. Now let's get the scientist out of here. What button? I would like to open or close that gate. I was very confused for a moment. I don't think anyone over here has those bullets they're gonna put in. Let's see. Let's take as many shots as we can.
Targeted unit and limited ammo remaining.
Nice. Alright, we have some Molotovs on him. Apparently he is not an amazing shot with them. To a certain closeness, he's good with them. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. There's no reason not to take the shot, right? Damn shame that, but really, that had to happen. We have to get as many of them out of the way so we can pull these people back into... Oh, that'd be another good spot for a Molotov. Hold on. 60. And it's a it's a good throw. Good enough. Fire scares them away. Nice, right? Alright, so we're gonna have to run over here. And it's an action to pick them up. So that's a little worrying. I'm tempted. Also, this text over there is wrong. I don't know why it's saying all this. I cannot evolve right now. And it's not a free action. I think I'm just gonna have to pick them up and pray the zombie is distracting enough and that the Lost do not just gang up on our poor girl here. Because if we get another trained soldier right now, that would be incredible for us. But we're still going to block the ladder with the scientist. Sectoid is going to guard our back from that side, and anyone who tries to close in on us, in theory, dead to the fire. Feels good. Oh, another swarm coming in. Alright, she's only in half cover, but there's a zombie in their face and Lost all around them. That should be distracting enough, I imagine. Haha! That was a dasher too. Couldn't have asked for a better target. I may have spoke too soon. Oh boy. That's a kind of a big boy, isn't he? Where'd he go? Oh, the skin's supposed to change between the transition. Where are you going? Alright, most important question, who are we going to go for here? Makes sense. Even if the Lost are free kills because of this, they're still them having to use ammo. They can't just... Uh-oh. They don't learn, these people. Anyway, the more bullets they put into things that are not my people, they don't have infinite clips, so they'll have to reload eventually. So the Lost are providing some degree of a shield. And that's pretty good for us. They took the burning one down, bless him. Alright, there's one. There's one reload. So that was a total of like, what, 4 shots before he had to reload? He's even helping out her. Alright. They are sick of that zombie being in their face. I wonder how they can tell the difference, you know, from an in-universe perspective. Doing your job. Thank you for your service. Alright, now we've got to get you the hell out of here. Luckily, they didn't put anyone on Overwatch, and luckily that 2 focus we got from just slicing through a million zombies has made her extra fast. While she does her thing, we're gonna probably... Let's see. We could go for a shot on that Howler. And that may be something we do. We're going to keep him upstairs for now. Next turn, he'll just have to go out the window. But we don't want to leave him to being attacked by Losts who have to spawn on this side of the map if we get unlucky enough to have that happen. He can run and get home this turn, but I don't think we're going to do that. He's probably going to just Overwatch again from this position. Reload him because kill a Lost with an Overwatch shot. And you get to Action Hero and just keep shooting. Let's see. It's a dasher.
Heading out.
We're gonna head over here, the other side of the wall. Overwatch, same reasoning there. We're gonna block her with our big robo body. And we are going to Reload or gun? I would love to get another auto loader. Put on this gun with a huge magazine. I really hope these people quit using grenades. Our infinite slicing machine is, that's not good.
Come on, focus!
Before we get everybody loaded back up, I'm trying to probably try and get them the healing nest. Ooh, that's not good either. I wonder, I guess Overwatch works in a very complicated way, and he got the kill on him first, despite him not getting that far ahead. And that's why he didn't get infinite ones, because he got the first kill, but the second one missed. This is all just supposition. Overwatch is weird. Man,
No kill, repeat, no kill.
how you gonna miss a whole block of stationary zombies? Please, no grenades. I already knew. Well, at least we have that ladder we can fall back up into. Luckily, zombies cannot jump 20 feet into the air. We may have our spark block that ladder exit. We're definitely going to get our man with the shotgun back up here.
On it!
I hope I didn't just block. No, I did. Oh, well, nothing for it.
So it is decided.
Yeah. Alright, and we're going to have him also fall back up here, I think. Can we take some shots and nail anybody directly in front of him? Probably. Most importantly, though, we're going to get the scientists out of here. That's what we're here for. We want a successful mission. We're just going to run straight through that dead guy's corpse. No mercy.
Firebrand is the VIP safely on board the Sky Ranger.
Alright, let's see. Neither one of these are perfect shots. But a 93 is pretty good. Oh, no. We should just roll back. We have the ladder blocked.
Maximum range.
We'll just toss him back up here. Luckily, he does have the jet boots. I don't think they can climb walls. I really hope they can't. Maybe I should make a zombie to distract them. But I think we're going to take our shots here. Good call so far. Test our luck. Do another one. Yes, we do. Oh well. Yet another swarm. Yes, they're crawling out of the ocean. They are clawing out the side of that place, aren't they? Maybe the dashers can climb up buildings. Oh, how absolutely horrible. Hey, you guys handle your problems. Can't hit a brick of zombies 3 deep, but it can hit a dude on a roof half a block away.
No kill, repeat, no kill.
Yeah, we're just gonna let them deal with this horde themselves. We're gonna just get out of here, go back home, kick back. Only to get some of these guys to work for us. This is more what I was talking about, though. This third faction is complicating things. It's in my favor this time, but not always. We did take a few shots at us, and in other missions with Advent, who might be in better cover or are just dogpiling on top of them. They may elect to go shooting for us. I'm going to try and leverage it in my direction as much as possible and let them clear
Keep
things
pushing
up.
towards the evac point. No matter what you do, you're never going to make a dent in the lost. There's just too many coming in. No longer a threat.
Someone is confident.
Go, go, go.
Alright. We're going to move you to the other side of him. I believe this missed. Oh, he deploys it to an area. That's interesting. Well, if he can just deploy it to an area, we'll keep moving forward.
Moving on target.
And, move her here. We're going to pull him back as far as we can. Oh. Gracious, good thing we did. No need to reload. We will put another zombie up, so if any dashers come this way, maybe they'll get distracted by the body right there and leave our poor boy right here alone. He really cannot take a melee hit, so let's hope this 75 connects. It did, but they dodged. That is distressing. There's a piece of equipment we could have taken on this mission if I remembered to have bought one. I did not think it would be this difficult this early to get out of this loss extraction mission, especially with a Templar that's supposed to get free headshots. But the equipment would have allowed us to do a Metal Gear Solid 5 and just balloon someone off the field. But what a hop. That is a lot of dashers. That is... Man, I don't think I've ever seen that many in one spot. Uh-oh.
I hear you.
Got it.
I don't really know what their objective is. I do know that we need to get the hell out of here. Alright. Into the evac zone with you. And you. Get you over there. Zombie's just gonna have to take a breather for now. Our boy here is a little slow, but we're gonna run him out here.
Roger that.
And now that everyone is safely in one little knot, I'm going to heal as much as I can on them. Hopefully this keeps them from being stuck in the med bay for forever. Come on, what do we got? 1 and 3. Well, we'll know if Zuzanna got out of it. Alright, everyone. Let's get out of here. And without the sectoid here, the zombie's gonna go down.
He should be ready to rejoin the fight.
Well,
All Xcom operatives are
not a
secured.
flawless mission.
Firebrand is returning to base.
Definitely could have went a lot.
The expedition, Commander.
Good lord.
Resistance will be happy to hear it.
Could have went a lot better, but overall, I'm gonna call that a success. Let's see if that mist kept her from being stuck in the med bay. Being stuck in the med bay with her would be disastrous this close to the end of the month. We still have the spark to take care of us in the inevitable retaliation mission that's coming. But I don't like our chances without both her and him being with us. Hopefully Zuzanna will have a gun that works this time.
The speaker commended loyal citizens today for
Most under fire, the size
standing up to
zombie.
those
Yeah,
who
bless his
best
heart. That's your lot in life. Nope, it does not work that way. Well, it's still not bad. Plus, we got Gibson to get a level. 5 days. God, we could get lucky. She'll be fine. Another scientist, a black hat. That's interesting. Alright, what is a black hat? What do they do? First, we're going to put a touch up on you. Another punch. I think we want the second punch. The second punch sounds good. We don't have the facility to use their own personal AP to give them more abilities yet. That is something unique to heroes until we get that
We've
built.
had our suspicions, but before now we've never had the resources to investigate the possibility of clandestine Advent facilities.
Oh, okay.
built up outside
Sorcerer.
the city centers.
Scion of
Now that
arcane
we've got
magic.
word of this black site, I have to admit,
So let's see.
I'm worried
Unarmed
about
and
what we
knife
might
fighting in
find.
addition to firearms.
They could be doing anything. in
Shut
there.
down and eliminate enemies and complete concealment. I am really liking the idea of this sorcerer. I think they may be a rare class to even get an option to grab, so we're going to grab him while we have the chance. He's got a couple of spells he can throw at us. Melee attack to set people on fire, that's something. Sign of blood dragon magic, arcane magic. He can leap up the ledges. That's pretty good if we can get something long ranged on him. And range attack, ignores cover, has a chance to chill them. Okay, so we have a bunch of distracting power on him. Looks like he's using a pistol, and for aesthetic reasons, I think we want to change that from a pistol into something a little bit more fun. Do we want damage? He's still going to do posing. I'm fine with it. Do we want damage or do we want the push? I think we have to go with the damage. Otherwise, he can't do anything at all. He doesn't have another grenade slot. He's got a utility slot. I don't know if we want to have another grenade on him, or if we want to open up his mobility options. Give him a little bit of dodge and mobility. I feel safer. For some reason, I get the vibe off of this guy that we just want him to do that. Oh, he does have a grenade slot. I guess I just missed that. What does a sorcerer want for a grenade? I'm going to say a frag grenade. He can ignore cover, but all of us boys can. He is all over the place. Man, that fight against the Lost did something to that boy. Well, we got a black hat now. Let's see. Can hack, just like Zuzanna, and he did not attack this turn. You will go into deep cover. Interesting choice. He's still just a squatty, but we can use any help right now. I think we had to deal with the robots yet. That's going to come down the line. I'm betting that I'm just going to toss all of the gremlin abilities onto him. His tree's not too wacky. It's a bunch of solid abilities. Flashbanger. Having another flashbang is never bad. Yeah. It's a bunch of really solid, not flashy, but really just nice abilities. I'm not mad with it. It's another upgraded soldier. We're a bit light on those at the moment, so totally worth Zuzanna getting a little hit
This
for that.
burger, are you eating it, or is it?
We will take a ooh. We're actually going to do that eventually. We're going to finish up
Avenger
these
plotting new
supplies,
course.
though. Definitely going to have to finish these up.
Strategic resource located.
51 supplies, pretty good. Let's see. 8 days into the supply drop, which means that's not that long until the retaliation mission. It could be as early as 5 days. What's our sweet and wonderful Susan? Why do I keep calling you Zuzanna? I don't know. Let's do it. Let's finish cleaning up at the end of this mission, and before we get to the retaliation,
Setting course
we'll make
for
that
West
its own episode,
Africa.
because I got a feeling it might be a bad one. Or we're gonna just take the coward's route and sit here and heal for a
These
minute.
findings will likely prove crucial to our
We
ongoing
really
efforts,
can't deal
Commander.
with not having her in the field if it comes to a really bad retaliation mission. Oh. And damage of the flamethrowers that we just gave Zuzanna. That's not bad. But another autopsy would be good. Hybrid materials for armor. And of course, just upgrading our guns. And then there's the alien hunter weapons, which I think we're gonna. Okay, I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to ignore this. I hate that it's only 5 days, but we have a lot to do, and we have better guns to get.
See a number of valuable applications.
These alien hunting
stemming from
weapons
this
are
technology. I'll have a
a
report
little
assembled
ludicrous,
as
and
soon
we
as
want
the
that on our
research is
side
complete.
as fast as possible. Our research opens up a lot of areas for us, and it looks like we want to make contact with South Africa as quickly as we can. We have the room in our contacts for it. We'll do that as soon as we are sure that our girl is going to be healed up for this next mission. View the room. Let's see. Purchase additional abilities. No, I think we said we wanted to get a guerrilla tactics school. Increase the numbers we can bring out in the field. Unlock additional skills and benefits. But is it the training center that allows us to put them into certain roles? Increase the number of soldiers in a single mission. Ah, goodness. And then there's just the resistance comms. We don't really need it yet. And this middle place is not the best place to put a comms building in the first place, is it? Because we're going to want to get some, I think we're going to get at least one workshop to help us in getting enough engineers spread out around the place until we get a lot more. I'm leaning more towards guerrilla tactics school. Having that bigger squad will be really, really useful. I think we're going to get that in the extra squad member. So it's not going to be ready in time, of course, for the retaliation mission, but the sooner we get this going, the better. Alright, let's get you off of this, and let's get you back over onto this, because this will be done faster than this. We'll just have you working on that as like an auxiliary thing. How many days on you? 13 hours. Okay. So we'll just finish touching up this. She is better, and we're going to get started on making contact with South Africa. 80 intel out of our 230. Well, that's going to have to be fine. We'll probably finish up all of Africa and get whatever bonus we can. What is the bonus for the African continent this go around? Do we have one? We might not. That would be unfortunate.
Attempting to establish local regional contact. Nothing on the local comms. Advent's been quiet lately.
Yep. Here comes the retaliation mission. Alright, Haven Massacre. High explosives everywhere, and the nine-tailed fox are going to be there with us as well. Oh man.
Setting course for Sector 11.
What kind of team are we going to throw together for this? We'll set our team up, and then at the beginning of the next episode, we'll start
I've got
off.
trace chemical readings throughout that area showing a mix of volatile compounds. If we're not careful, that whole place could end up on fire.
This is one of these modded missions I was talking about that's going to... Oh boy, it's going to allow us to bring a squad of 10 soldiers, because apparently it's just going to be that difficult. So that's going to definitely be its own episode. I may grab some more specialty weapons for this, because that is a little terrifying. I wish I had more weaponry right now for this. Maybe I should have went to the electromagnetic ones early on. But we didn't, so that's just going to be the consequences of what's going on. But we're going to cut it here. We're going to pick up the next episode in the middle of this retaliation mission we got going on. Thank you for stopping by the channel. If you enjoyed it, please support us, and I will catch you guys all next time.